must beat 11. Miquel Gelabert then, onto the sections. He's been the big revelation of this new era in the X-Trial World Championship. 2016 European Trials champion in his debut X-Trial season. Didn't have a good round last time out in Barcelona, it must be said. The worst result of his so far short career, with an elimination in the opening round of heats, and that's the first time actually that Gelabert has been eliminated in the opening round. He's made it through to round 2 here tonight, looking to match or better the incredible runner-up position he put in Strasbourg, his best career result to date. 4th overall in the championship. Bincaz, his main rival for that position at the moment, and he's got Bincaz as a direct rival in heat number 1, so that is interesting in terms of the World Championship overall. It's also something to watch out for, the event riders going head-to-head here this evening. Now 2 of them have qualified through to round 2, Gelabert and Fujinami, and whoever finishes top out of those 2, Gelabert and Fujinami, will earn automatic qualification for the final round of the season in Budapest in 2 weeks' time. Still have the X-Trial of Nations to look forward to as well in this 2018 campaign. So Miquel Gelabert is through clean in section number 1. Adam Raga achieved the same. Gelabert trying to match himself to Raga in the early stages, of course. Gelabert under a lot of pressure in his battle for the 3rd spot in the championship, because having missed the opening round of the season, every score of his this season will count towards his final total. Bad news in the case of his result in Barcelona. 10 points now behind Benoit Bincaz coming into tonight's event in the championship overall. He slips back to a single drop mark for leaning there, which is a shame because he'd ridden well in the first part of that section. But he, like Bincaz and Raga before him, drops a single mark in section 2. 1 mark from the opening 2 sections. Raga was on the same score at this stage. Now he's on to section 3, and this is his first real opportunity to make a big difference in the point standings compared to Bincaz and Raga. Both of the 2 riders before him failed. Oh, Gelabert is almost up. He's certainly a lot further than either Bincaz or Raga before him. An opportunity to make it through has been missed though, because he slips back in the end. He made it up onto the block, but he couldn't get his weight forward enough and slips down. 6 marks at the half distance in this lap. The scoring is close. Very close. Because we've got 3 sections that were cleaned by Adam Raga. Gelabert may well need cleans from sections 5 and 6 just to force a tie-break, and then it's down to time. And Raga had almost 30 seconds in his pocket. Gelabert is straight down in section number 4. No one's made it up there yet, and I'm not sure we're going to see anyone make it up there either. 11 marks from 4 sections. And he's now on the same total as Adam Raga, so he must be clean in sections 5 and 6, and he must have more time left on the clock at the end of this lap than Raga did. 29 seconds. Can't afford even 1 drop mark, or he's eliminated from the X-Trial here tonight. He's also got to think about the battle with Benoit Bincaz in the context of 3rd position in the championship. His focus, though, will be on trying to progress to the final. Big moment for Adam Raga as well, who won't want to be eliminated at this stage. Gelabert's got to be perfect from here on in now. Otherwise he is out in round number 2. Could still feature on the podium, of course, if he beats Benoit Bincaz. And if results go his way in heat 2, is that a single mark for leaning? It is indeed. A mark for leaning there for Miquel Gelabert. He's got himself stuck as well, and it's a 5-mark score, and Gelabert, from at the start of that section being in contention for a place in the grand final, instead is out of contention altogether, eliminated, and he can't make the podium here tonight either. Benoit Bincaz moves 1 step closer to a place on the World Championship podium by beating Miquel Gelabert in heat number 1. Gelabert is on 16. This one's just for position in the overalls here tonight. Single mark drop for leaning as he makes it up the step. Because, of course, it is possible that riders in Heat 2 will score worse than Gelabert, in which case he could hope to finish as high as 4th, but he won't make it onto the podium. Nice jump there from Miquel Gelabert. The public went a little bit quiet after his failure there in Section 5. They thought they were in for a grandstand finish in this Section 6. As it happens, Gelabert has dropped a mark in this section as well, so Adam Raga progresses through to tonight's grand final. Miquel Gelabert is eliminated. Picks up a single mark in the end there in section number 6, finishes the lap on 17. And that means we can confirm the result of heat number 1. Adam Raga on 11, Benoit Bincaz on 14, Miquel Gelabert on 17. Bincaz still in contention for a place